Hello. So, what we want to achieve today is actually getting AMS2 running in a stable manner for good conditions and also for heavy rainy conditions. And what you see right now is that my frames are actually being limited to 72 because my display, my Oculus Quest 3 is limited to 72 hertz. I actually can easily run 80, but you will see why I just limited to 72. So first of all, performance-wise, we stick to a barely normal resolution, full screen. I actually choose textures to high, and anisotrophic filter to 16. I actually use MSAA and use high because of the shadows. They're looking very awful in VR if I'm choosing something different than MSAA high. I go with Shadows Ultra because they then have a higher resolution, which again combined with MSAA to high gives the best visual quality. Track reflection, car reflection is to mid. I choose the car details to ultra, 20 maximum visible cars. I think you're not really at see more. I'm not, having better mirrors. No motion, no boxing crew. Track details to ultra and the rest to low. What I also do is I activate all visual effects. Because from my perspective, it is actually pretty amazing how it looks like if you add all of these extra effects, and I don't want to get that beauty taken away from me. So now the point is, we have two types of tests we can do here, right? Type 1 is we just have a random ride on a normal day, which is now here like the test with the Formula V12 and Brands Hatch. So we for sure get rock stable 72 frames. We would even get very rock stable better frames. That would not be a problem. But you see it works very fluent. We don't have any problem. And if I'm turning on now 30 cars and drive with them, it's absolutely not a problem to do so. And what I will do now is I will switch over to the worst situation, and this is actually having a night race or even a day race in rain, which is actually tanking the performance. So this is now a night. This is a rain race. I can also switch it to a night race. It's performance-wise not the biggest problem. I'll change. You see now that the frames are pretty stable, I would say. The load for the GPU, that's just what you see, my visual is pretty similar, but the load for the CPU is like 6 milliseconds or something higher, which means that it's, I would say, maybe barely optimized, but maybe also just because of the visual complexity. what we see now at the end of the day is that we hit now barely 72 frames, so it's pretty much on the limit of what I can set up with the full grid for sure, right? But that's the only thing I can do here to get it relatively stable. It still looks wonderful, but it's actually a problem that persists, especially in the beginning of the race. As soon as the race settles, my frames are also being better.